Hello there, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. We got a new Ahsoka trailer. It pretty much just came out, or you know, they put it out yesterday, I believe, but it was fairly late for me here in Denmark, so I didn't get to react to it until right now. I've been trying to avoid spoilers, I was about to say, but you know, just I want to see what's in this trailer before people tell me or show me what's in this trailer, if you get what I'm saying. It just makes for better reactions. I am looking so much forward to this freaking series. It is basically Rebels Season 5, and I love Rebels dearly. Some of the best Star Wars out there, or in recent years. It comes from like the animated stuff, Clone Wars and Rebels, also Tales of the Jedi, that was amazing. We got Bad Batch going on right now as well. So it's yeah, good time for all that. But this is, of course, live action now with Rosario Dawson playing Ahsoka. We've seen her play that character before in The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, but now she gets her own show, which is, as I also said, basically Rebels Season 5, because we're also getting a lot of Rebels characters in there. But I think that's pretty much enough talking from me before I jump into the trailer, at least. I'm sure I'm going to have a lot to say about it afterwards. But before I watch it, I do want to ask you guys to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, throw in a comment. It all really helps with the algorithm here on YouTube. We also have a Patreon page where there's a couple of exclusives at the moment, watching Secret Invasion over there by myself, and also finally catching up on Star Wars Visions Volume 2. So if you want to watch my reactions to those, you can check it out over on Patreon. And there's also early reactions for Demon Slayer, which is the show that we're watching on the channel at the moment, Kat and I. So again, yeah, just check it out. Links down in the description. But all right, let's get into this. The Ahsoka official trailer. Here we go.
War is inevitable. One must destroy in order to create.
Rest in peace.
No Jedi.
Oh, we are no Jedi. Oh, and the red Lucasfilm logo.
I started hearing whispers of Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire.
There he is. Oh, what's that?
What happens when we find Thrawn?
Oh.
Power, such as you've never dreamed.
I've spent most of my life fighting a war.
Hera!
That's why I'm trying to convince you to help me prevent another one.
You
Mothma.
and I both know who could help you with this.
She's still just as stubborn as ever.
I bet your master found you difficult at times.
Anakin never got to finish my training. I walked away from him, just like I walked away from Sabine.
Oh.
You never made things easy for me.
Ooh. Nice move.
Master.
Master.
As a Jedi, sometimes you have to make the decision no one else can. But I'm counting on you to see this through.
Nice haircut. Sometimes we have to do what's right, regardless of our personal feelings.
Whoa, is that a Purgle? Must
If you
be.
don't stop Thrawn, everything.
Oh, there he is.
You have no power.
Whoa, Sabine.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
Wait, what?
I'm not here to discuss my past.
We have a lot of work to do.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
Oh, chills. Oh, damn. There was a lot in that freaking trailer. Oh man. It looks so freaking good. Is Sabine gonna be trained the ways of the Force, it really seems like it. Well, with her calling Ahsoka Master, and it seemed like she was trying to do some sort of Force push or something at one point. She's got a green lightsaber, most likely Ezra's lightsaber, and we also know from Rebels that she has been trained. Like, she's had lightsaber training, basically, when she was wielding the Darksaber, and Kanan was training her in like a absolutely amazing episode, one of my favorites from the series. So that's that's really, really interesting. We of course got the Rebel Alliance slash the New Republic at this point, and they're discussing, okay, well, it looks like Thrawn is returning, or at least something is happening out there. We have to react. That's just paraphrasing what Harrison Dula said, and speaking to the leaders there of the New Republic, Mon Mothma amongst them. And it's gonna be so cool, like, seeing Mon Mothma here in this series, juxtaposed to her being in Andor, where she's building the Rebel Alliance, and now we see her on the other side of the original trilogy after they have sort of defeated the Empire, even though the Empire is still out there. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see that, like, how she has evolved as a character at that point in time, and what they're gonna do about Thrawn. And speaking of Thrawn, we got a real freaking look at Lars Mikkelsen as Thrawn. And he looks good. That's, I've been saying it all along, like, for I don't know how many years, or that's what it feels like now. He is perfect to play Thrawn. He of course already did the voice in Rebels, but when people were talking about, okay, who should play Thrawn in live action, and I've seen names like Benedict Cumberbatch or Michael Fassbender like being thrown out there, but no, it's always Lars Mikkelsen, because he has the perfect look for the character as well. Like, he's tall, he's got those very visible, like the cheekbones and like the face structure for Thrawn as well. Just throw him in some blue makeup and give him some red lenses, and there we go. And it looks like that's what they did, and he looks freaking awesome. We did not hear him speak in the trailer, but I'm totally fine with that. Like, just save him for the actual show. Like, now we've seen him both from behind and from like the front of him. That's enough. You don't need to show us any more of Thrawn. Just we'll wait, because the series is coming out very, very soon, and I think there's even gonna be a 2-episode premiere. So yeah, holy shit. We also got some elements in this series that was more or less a surprise to many of us, or at least not something that we could have expected, with the appearance of 2 other Force wielders who are, if we are to believe what Balin said in the trailer, not Jedi. They are definitely not Jedi, and they are looking for Thrawn, and they're doing that with Morgan Elspeth, I think that was her name. Morgan Elspeth. From, like, we saw her in season 2 of The Mandalorian in that Ahsoka episode. So she's gonna be in this show as well, teaming up with those 2 Darkside Force wielders. And rest in peace to Ray Stevenson again. Like, that was just such a big blow, like, losing him recently. What a freaking tragedy. And this is most likely gonna be one of his last roles, or it is going to be one of his last roles. And I can't wait to see him as this character, but it's also really sad knowing that, yeah, that we're not gonna see more of him, or I don't know what the fate of the character, what's gonna happen in the series, obviously, but yeah, it's still just freaking sad. But holy shit, I'm looking so much forward to this. I'm tempted to watch it again now, but I'm just gonna watch it like after I turn off the camera. I'm probably gonna watch it several more times and look for breakdown videos. If you want to watch breakdowns, that's not usually what I do. This is just an initial trailer reaction, and I'm sure maybe I missed a few things, but just overall, I really cannot wait. It looks so freaking good. Like the production value, it looks pretty good as well. Of course, a lot of it is happening in the volume, but that mix of like practical stuff and the volume, it works for me at least. And I don't like, there's still, you can see a clear difference between a show like Andor and then a show like the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. But that one was also filmed during the pandemic, so that's not really a fair comparison, although Andor was as well. Never mind. As long as the story is there and, you know, staying true to the characters we know and introducing new and awesome characters, and yeah, that's all I need personally. And this looks absolutely great. No Seb, from what I could tell in the trailer, so that's a little surprising since we saw him in The Mandalorian season 3, which is the most recent season of live action Star Wars that we've gotten. So I am expecting for him to pop up, but at least we got, of course, Ahsoka obviously returning. We got Hera, we got Chopper, we got Sabine. They're looking for Ezra. Definitely gonna find him, and we're gonna see some more Ezra and older Ezra, which is also really, really fascinating. And Thrawn is there. Oh, and also like one thing, Balin mentioned that like Anakin always spoke very highly of Ahsoka. I think that was what he was saying. So that means that they knew Anakin, or at least he knew Anakin. So it's definitely, because there were theories that they were Jedi who had fallen to the dark side or something like, but at least Force users from a totally different time that got brought here through the world between worlds. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Like he was alive during like the period of the Clone Wars and the prequels. So another survivor of Order 66, which is also a thing that people have been talking about a lot, is the notion of, it seems like a lot of Jedi survived Order 66, but like there were thousands and thousands, 10,000 Jedi or something in the galaxy during the prequels. And then when Order 66 happened, like even if 99.9% of them got wiped out, there's still like a fair amount of Jedi left. Like so if there's 50 or 100 Jedi left spread across the galaxy, that doesn't ruin anything for me personally, even though we got those lines in the original trilogy with like, or at least the impression they left us with back then was that Luke and Yoda and Obi-Wan, before they died, like they were the last of the Jedi. There were no more. And then we've learned since then that no, there were a bunch of Jedi out there. They were just in hiding. Some of them ran into each other. Some of them didn't. And that's just, yeah, I don't mind it. It's a big galaxy out there. So there can be more Jedi survivors. And Jedi survivors who have fallen to the dark side. And we also see an Inquisitor in here. And yeah, that's also quite interesting. An Inquisitor that survived like beyond the original trilogy, because we usually only saw them, or we usually only see them in between episodes 3 and 4. So yeah, who's that going to be? You can, like, I have many thoughts, and I could probably keep on going. But what did you guys think of this amazing official trailer for Ahsoka? Are you as excited as I am to watch this series? We're of course going to be reacting to it when it comes out. Gonna do that on the channel, Kat and I. Try to get them out as quickly as possible, even though it can be a little bit difficult with a small child. So we're just gonna have to find pockets of time where we can sit down and watch. But we'll figure that out when we get to it. I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching again. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, check out the Patreon page, and then I'll see you as soon as possible. May the Force be with you.